Hello, and welcome back to Wild Sun Art Studio. My name is Robinson, and today we are here to work on some fanfold paper cuts. Now, the ones we've been doing, where you take a square of paper and you fold it, in half, and in half, and in half again. If you cut it, this is a really sloppy cut, sorry. If you cut it, so that basically the distance from the, well, that could be a point to the edge and point to the edge is about the same, then what you end up with is, well, this was a bad fold, but basically a circle. So what we're going to work on today is a fanfold paper cut. So this is when we actually fold paper like we're folding a paper fan. I mean, that's the end effect. Actually, we fold it a little differently. So what I'm doing is I folded the paper in half, the strip, whatever size paper you've got, a whole page of 8.5 by 11 or A4 or something is fine. Gives you more space to cut little delicious shapes. So after the first fold, it's that thing if you fold the front to the front and the back to the back. And I think that because this is bond weight, office paper weight, that's about as much paper as I'd like to cut through. I don't want to get that too thick. So, and then this part is actually, I was just trying to figure out which shapes to cut, but the technique is the same as it is when we're cutting a little triangle shape. You cut on the folded edges, and if you want, you can cut on the open edges too. Today, I have a plan, so I think I'm not going to cut on the open edges. I just evened that off. So now I think I'm going to try cutting really close to the camera so that you can really see what I'm doing. Still see that okay? Alrighty. You know what? I'm going to change scissors. These cuts are a little small for those big shears. Sort of testing out today how a video goes if I'm not talking very much. Okie doke. So now I'm gonna do my little fold back trick. It's not really a trick, but it does help the paper cut lay flat when we get it open. I had new doors put in on my house, and in a couple of places I asked the people who were putting doors in if they could give me a really wide band, you know, as an edge around the door. And I'm thinking of cutting some bands just like this that are the perfect size for the bands around the door, and then stenciling them in black and white. I think it'll look really cool. Well, in black and white on one door, and then another door. It's in a room that's painted this wonderful deep, kind of pumpkin yellow. So I'll use some colors that are close, workable to that. So here we go with this. Now I want to experiment with something today, and we're just walking together on this. I don't know exactly how it will come out. Sometimes these come out really, really well, and sometimes they look absurd. I am going to cut another paper cut and put it on top, and we'll see what that looks like. All right, so again, fold the paper in half, and then half to the front, and half to the back. And half to the front. And half to the back. I talked in a previous video about how nice, tight folds is helpful. Just going to trim a little bit here to have everything be same. Now, just to check, this fold right here is going to land up where that heart is, and that heart is such a big open space that I want to, it's going to be here. I want to put something kind of wild and crazy right there. Ooh, I know what I can do. Okay. Now we're just going to cut. I usually don't plan my paper cuts too much. And my experience is that sometimes when I plan and I don't just sort of let it flow, that I get out of sync with the whole inner brilliance thing that goes on. Yeah, something about letting my subconscious sort of direct the way. Let's see. If this works, I will have one kind of complex paper cut. If this doesn't work, I will have two kind of interesting paper cuts. You know, one of the things that I could do with a cut like this is cut it in parts, in sections or something, and use it in my art journal. I mean, you can do that with the round ones, the concentric cuts too, but this makes such an obvious, you know, little panel. Wow, that one's really cool. So what happens if I put this on top? I don't know, what do we think? I think these colors, the purple and the blue, are actually too close. I was going to do this with green. That might have worked a little better. Anyway, I like them both, and mostly I just wanted to take you through fanfold paper cutting and see what you thought. Wow, I really like this one a lot. So, have fun with paper cuts and have a good day. Bye.